Well, since NASA was established in 1958, thousands have dedicated their lives and careers to the future of space exploration and scientific discovery. One of them was former astronaut Jim Reilly. He's flown 3 space shuttle missions and visited the Russian space station Mir and the International Space Station. His inspiration to journey into space came at an early age, and today he spends much of his time fostering that same passion in the next generation of explorers.
When Neil Armstrong took that one small step, Jim Reilly was, just like millions of other teenagers, in awe.
Just the fact that humans are actually doing this. You know, you look up and see the moon and realize people from our planet are now up there walking around was just one of those just awe-inspiring moments. And you just sat there and looked at it and went, I can't believe we're doing this.
But unlike the rest of us, his childhood dream to become a spaceman became real.
The difference for me was one, of course, a little luck, and also just being persistent. You know, that my initial path was blocked, and so eventually came another direction and came into the program when I was 40 years old, which is pretty advanced age for an astronaut.
He clearly recalls sitting on that launch pad ahead of his first mission, strapped to about 1 million kilograms of rocket fuel as the countdown approached 0.
3, 2, 1. We have booster ignition and liftoff.
There's what we call the astronaut's prayer, and that's, please God, don't let me screw anything up. And that's literally what I was thinking.
Luckily, he didn't, and has now spent a total 35 days in orbit during 3 shuttle missions to the International Space Station. And he may well just owe it all to his childhood dentist.
First wanted to become an astronaut when I was 8, and John Glenn was on his flight. And the dentist asked me while I was sitting in his chair if I wanted to be an astronaut, and I thought, yeah, anywhere but here.
He now spends a lot of time trying to ignite that same passion in the next generation of potential space travellers with a new dream, Mars. And as the US continues to lose its dominance over space, Jim Reilly believes that Martian mission will inevitably unite the world once more, not just in awe of America, but all of us.
I would anticipate that we will have an international presence when we do set those first footsteps in the red dust of Mars, that it won't be just one country, and that it's going to be an international crew that'll be flying those missions.